this whole wide world, to this whole wide world.
We're gonna review all the escapes from mount for this week. So we started like this. All right. So I want to catch this leg. So this is a good frame right here. Forearm is on his belt. Remember how important is this elbow. His elbow cannot go this way. I'm in trouble. He's gonna attack my arm. He's gonna take the back. He's gonna attack the neck. There's so many bad things will happen. This elbow is important to be right here. So I have my hands together. This leg, it has to be flat on the mat. I cannot leave the leg right here. Something that I saw you guys doing that was very difficult is when people put their feet together right there. So now if I try to go and get the leg, that's not gonna happen. So first what I need to do is I need to go right there. All right, flat on my leg is flat on the mat. If he cross just like the full guard, just go like the full guard. Cross. Yes, look at that, makes it even harder. I cannot place my leg on the mat. That's gonna be tough, so I have to step. Look at that, I'm gonna feel which leg is on top. I'm gonna step and then I get it. All right, remember detail number 2 is about my knee. My knee has to be above his foot right there, not above like this way. All right, so right here I want this gap right here, so my knee is right there. Once my knee is on that position, it's easy for me to capture that foot. All right, I see a lot of people trying to do this. It can be done, but it's going to be very, very hard. It's way easier to go here and catch that foot. Once I catch, I'm going to lock the triangle. So your job right now, the person on top can go make a little, see, like this. Make sure you find a way to put your leg flat on the mat. Find a way to go and bring the knee on the right spot, and then you catch the foot right there. So let's start with that, guys. 1, 2, 3. I keep the frame. I go with my hand right here. I know that a lot of times that's gonna be this gap right here. All right, 90% of the time. Sometimes you get some people, they're very flexible, but let's see, try to put your flat. You see that is always a little gap right here. Look, even if he's forcing like that, it's always a little gap. Some very flexible people, that is no gap right here, that is tough. But you know, most of the time that, so if I get this here, I go 1 and 2. Option number 1. See, I'm gonna arch my back, hand is on the knee. I'm gonna try to bring the knee up. All right, so from this position, I'm getting what? My deep half guard. Okay, so I get right here, I'm fine. That's better than mount position. That is option number 1. Option number 2, I got the position, everything is the same. I get right here, I'm gonna arch my back. So now, instead to bring his knee up, so look, I'm gonna go, it's the bottom leg. I get the position right here, control the arm, and I wanna go here to the regular half guard position. Okay, so yeah, option 1, I'm catching that deep half guard. So I get the position right here. 1, I bring the knee up. That is, I know that is a space right here. I know that. No matter who I'm training with, if I get to this position, that's gonna be a space right here. And this is where I want to go. I get here. I don't know if I'm gonna get the sweep right away. You know, I'm gonna go there. But yeah, I like this position. Okay. Option number 2. Okay, everything is the same. Flat, catch the leg, use the bottom leg. I'm gonna turn into him. Look, I keep the underhook, and then I control the bicep right here. Let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3. One, connected right here, I trap the leg. All right, so sometimes if you get this grip too deep, the problem here is like that is if he tries to slide this knee forward, I have nothing blocking, and then look, I cannot catch the leg anymore. All right, so sometimes I like this here better. See, my arm is kind of trapping his leg a little bit. All right, I go right there, and then a huge mistake here, but I still see these things here as I try to push that way. I see people doing that. I see these white belts, man. White belts. Going right there, wasting your energy. All right? Trap this arm, trap the leg. That's the way that I'm going. Very important is to bump the person up, and then I roll on my shoulder. My knees are open, head up, and I have a good posture. Okay? So again, here I can catch the arm, this hand here, 1 and 2. I'm gonna trap the leg, and then I'm gonna go up, roll over the shoulder, and a good posture. All right, so this hand, this control right here, sometimes he's attacking the neck. So what I want to bring his hand over my shoulder right here. I don't want to do the escape right here like that, okay? Because here I'm going to do the escape and he's going to get the submission. I'm going to avoid that. I get the position, control, trap, okay? So again, let's talk about this leg. Again, sometimes even that everything is correct, he's not gonna let me trap the leg here. I cannot, for some reason I cannot trap the leg. So what I've been telling people is just to be heavy. So look, throw your hips over the leg. So I cannot trap the leg right here. Throw yourself right here. He cannot move this leg, and this is what I want. I don't want him to move the leg, and then I can go and do my escape. All right, let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3.
And I heard him say,
Hold his arm, and I try to trap the leg right here. I'm gonna bump, and then usually the person is gonna do what?
okay.
He's gonna get the leg up. All right, so if I can, what I want to do is I want to catch the leg. Okay, so I'm gonna take advantage of this position. I'm gonna take advantage of this arm across. So what I want to keep this arm, and then number 2, I want to get this knee on the mat. Once I get this knee on the mat, look, the arm goes over the shoulder. I'm gonna move my hips in, and then I have the sweep. If he lands right there, I even get the pass right there. Okay? So I'm gonna start with that Umpa escape right here. I get it, or sometimes I don't even get it. I'm doing that. It's a trap for him. I just bump him a little. He's gonna get it. I'm thinking about this. So remember that it's really important to have this knee on the mat. I'm not going to be able to do the position if he gets this knee up right here. That's not going to happen. I move this arm over the shoulder is important. I'm going to move my hips in. I get the position right there. If I cannot move my leg, that's fine. I get my 2 points. Okay? Let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today.
We have all these things, to do. If the person here on top has the hands on the mat, what would you do? You would explore the escape, catching the deep half guard or the regular half guard. If the hands are right here, the person will catch and do the bump. So what happens if the person is like this? All right, because here to catch the half guard is tough. All right, unless I put my foot away. That is very easy. If you're on top, you should not do that. All right, but if I go and I like keep my foot here by his hip, you know, so here to do the escape, I have a way better balance than if I have my knees on the mat. All right, so what the person, who knows what the person on bottom?
2 grips on the knee.
Yeah. So now let's see here. So sometimes I get the position, he goes, he brings that knee up right there. All right, and then I see a lot of times you guys are trying to do what? To move the hip to get the half guard. And this is a huge mistake because I'm wasting my energy. And this here is not the weak link. All right, so he's on top, all his weight is right here. It's gonna be very hard for me to do. So the weak link is this part, this space right here. All right, just bring my arm between his legs. That's not a good deal because that's not the deep half guard. Deep half guard is when his foot is between my legs. All right, so instead to go here, so look, I'm gonna keep my back on the mat. I'm gonna get 2 grips on his knee. And now I'm gonna bump up and I bring my knee in. And this is what I should do. So right now I'm gonna move away. I have the position right here and I can control this arm and try to get my sweep, or I just can go back here to my open guard. All right, so if anytime someone gets right here, instead to start to move your hips, what you want to do, you want to keep your back flat on the mat and then you want to get 2 good grips. Bump and bring the knee in. All right, from this position, of course, you can go back and try to go and do the sweep. I can keep right there and have my open guard. Okay, so let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3. That's the last one.